Hi guys, what's up? I am so excited. I just finished recording my first ever podcast. Okay, so my blog is coming closer to being launched. Finished my about page, finished the start here page, and man, I'm so excited. I haven't slept whole night. Okay, I've been working on a few things and ready to go. I've just got to get ready in an hour's time and leave. We got a massive training happening today, so just got to be going to attend that. We're having about 750 people which are going to be attending the training now. So guys, I want to talk to you all about. I don't know. The connection seems to be very weak. Are you guys being able to get me? Okay, I hope this is going through because the connection says it's very weak. Anyways, so I want to talk to you all about branding yourself on Facebook. Right now, some of you have already started to do that, which I'm glad. But if you're building a home-based business or whatever you're building, it is very essential for you to go out there and brand yourself. Now, why is that required? Firstly, let's understand why is personal branding important. The personal branding is important is because I have seen people get it all wrong, right? In the network marketing industry, in the network marketing profession, I've seen people bombard people, chase people, go after people, and you are just creating repulsion. Instead of attracting people to come and work with you, you're making people go away. People are not coming close to where you are. You know what I mean? And the important part is that when you start building your personal brand, when you start coming out there as an authority on a certain thing, it is only and only going to attract people to start coming to you, right? And the best possible way for us to be able to do that is your social media. Now, some of you must be thinking that social media, there's so many options available. You've got Facebook, you've got Pinterest, you've got Instagram, you've got Snapchat, YouTube. Which one should you use? Now, my recommendation is this. Yes, all of them are there, and I'm 100% sure that the audience that you want to tap is available in most of these social media platforms. But what you must remember is Facebook is huge. It is duplicable, and everybody is on Facebook, right? So the first thing that I chose to do, which is working really well for me, okay, is start building your brand first on Facebook. Now on Facebook there are three things. On Facebook, one is what you got something called a personal profile. Now that's your personal profile where you put in your feed and all of those things. The second thing that is available is a business page or a fan page, like it's known sometimes. So you could choose to create a fan page for yourself, right? And the third thing is a community group, okay, which could be an open group or a closed group or even a secret group. So which ones should you use and what is the difference between the three of these? Now, first is your profile would be the best possible way to start for you to build a brand. And the reason is very simple. You already have a certain number of people onto that profile. There are maybe 200, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, some of you even more than that. People are already there. Now, they might not exactly be your target market, but there's already a community, there is already engagement which is available, which is ready, right? So that's number one. Number two, profile is free, right? Whatever you do, it's like your news channel. Whatever you put on your Facebook profile is there for people to watch, is there for people to look at, okay, is there for people to engage with. Now it is there. You don't have to pay anybody to do anything else. Now why I'm bringing up this money aspect is because if you look at the Facebook page, the fan page or the business page, that does not create engagement because Facebook, the moment you start a business page, Facebook realizes, oh, this guy is a business. All right. So if it's a business and if you're trying to promote a business, Facebook says, why don't you pay us something? So for you to be able to create massive engagement, or unless you have a lot many followers, liking your page already and following you on that, unless you reach that stage, for you to create engagement on Facebook page is very difficult unless you promote by paying Facebook money, right? So unless you have an advertising daily budget, it does not make sense for you to go onto your fan page as yet, right? There will be a time, but it is not. It's not advisable that you start with, right? The third thing is your Facebook group, right? Now, Facebook group is something that we're going to discuss in detail in one of the later modules, but let's stick to your profile. Now, in your profile, you got to understand one thing, guys. Now, I've seen so many profiles out there, right? Firstly, please treat your profile, your Facebook profile, like your home, right? Because people are going to come to your profile, they're going to be attracted to your profile, right? So there's something called a banner, right? You should have a good banner, okay? Put some nice pictures. Now, please don't put pictures of the legs, because you put a picture which is not sized well, right? Okay, so half the picture appears, okay, or some random thing, right? Just because you want to put something in because you want to try, that's not how it works. If you want to size it well, go to canva.com, okay, or get it professionally done. It is worth it to have a good, I got it professionally done, right? I didn't have to pay because I had a very dear friend of mine who did it for me free of cost, but he is a professional, right? So if you look at my, if you go onto my profile, you'll see there's a beautiful family picture that I have on my profile. It looks attractive, it looks beautiful, it looks nice, right? Anybody coming onto my profile, it gives a sense that, okay, wow, this guy is, it's a nice smiling picture of me and my family, right? Then there's that square box, your profile picture. Now, sometimes you put a profile picture of you, far away, like 2 kilometers away, you're in that box, you are this much, right? Your face even doesn't show. Guys, now it's important that when you're building your brand, right, you want to attract people to come to you. It's got to be something which is nice. Okay, so don't be angry in that picture, for God's sake, right? Be happy, okay? Dress well. Now, I'm not saying you got to wear a suit. No, it's okay, but dress well. Okay, look sharp. Okay, look presentable. Look attractive, right? So that people want to come to you. You know what I mean? It's very important. These are small things, but they play such a pivotal role in helping you build your personal brand. Because understand one thing, you are letting out yourself out there in the marketplace, into the open, for people to create a perception of you, right? Now, the same way that you would not go to a marriage party, okay, just like how, right? Or you would, wherever you're going out, you will dress up, you will look presentable. Similarly, when somebody is coming home, you would look well, you would dress up, you would not just stay, in whatever clothes you have, dirty, you're not going to wear dirty clothes, are you? Okay, so it's important that you take care of these things, because your Facebook profile is like your home where people are coming in, and you've got to make it look like nice, when people come in, they're like, wow, it's a nice profile. You know what I mean? So that's number 2. Then you've got this intro, right? Now, you could refer to one of the videos that I created on my profile, okay, in creating your mission statement, in creating your elevator's pitch, right? I'm not sure which number that was, okay, but I remember it is a fabulous thing. Go through it, the 4 steps to creating your elevator pitch. Now, that is ideally what you should keep out there. But if not that, talk about what you love to do, right? Talk about what exactly is. So when you're building a brand, obviously there's got to be a focus on a certain target market, right? So you have to be positioning yourself in a certain way to a certain target market. So when those people come to your profile, they should know whether, this is right for me or not. For example, if you go onto my profile, you will see that I've written there that I coach home-based entrepreneur. I coach people to become home-based entrepreneurs so that they can lead a life of choices, right? So that is my mission. Now, that is what is kept there. So anybody who comes into my profile and he wants to lead a life of choices, or he wants to become a home-based businessman, or he wants to start something of his own, he would read that and he would be like, this is of interest to me. So let me start following him, or let me friend him up, right? And that is the objective. Do you know what I mean? So it's very important that you put that, right? Then again, below your intro, there are so many things: where you studied, who you married, okay, where you work. Now, most people don't just pay attention. They've got everything. They've got like 20 things written out there, right? And some of the stuff is not even relevant, right? Some of the stuff is duplicated, right? Just clean it up, okay? Put in what is good, okay? Put in what is relevant. You don't have to put in all the information about yourself out there for people to read. Yes, it could be there in your about for people to look at it later, but not on the main page when people are coming in. All right, so that's number one. Now the third thing is, stay away from anything which is extreme. Political views, religious views, not required, guys. Right? I know it's, you can have your own opinion, you can have, but when you're building a brand for yourself, you don't want to close doors on people. Just because you have a certain religious view and somebody else doesn't, or you have a political view which somebody else doesn't, why would you want to close that out? Why would you want to close doors on somebody? Right? It's great if you have a view on it, great, that's a separate thing. But your business is separate, your brand is separate. You got to be accessible to most people, right? The goal out there is to become likable, right? Because people will work with you when they know you, when they like you, and when they trust you, right? So when they know you, they come to your profile. But when they come to your profile, do they like you? Right? Because you've got to create an atmosphere where people will like what they see, right? And once they like what you see, then the content that you will start putting out is going to start building the trust. What value are you adding? Right? So your Facebook profile, I've seen people share a lot of things, right? They'll share all kinds of stuff. Okay, be very, very wary of what you're sharing. Be very conscious about the kind of content that you're putting in. Okay, it cannot be anything and everything, right? You've got to be absolutely, prevent people from tagging you into everything, right? So wherever you go and put in good photographs, just don't put, bad blurred photographs taken from somebody's mobile phone in a dark corner, not required on your profile, right? Everything's got to be absolutely top class. Remember, if you building your brand, you want your brand to become attractive. Okay, you gotta make your brand celebrity like, right? Because when you do that, then you become attractive, then people start coming to you instead of you reaching out to people. Right? Now, the goal for creating your personal brand is very simple. In any business that you do, you want people to know you, like you, and trust you. Right? And when they do that, they want to work with you. They will, they'll be able to get value from you. And that is the eventual goal in whatever business that you're building. Right? Now, in our profession of network marketing, it's true more so. Right? It's true more so because at the end of the day, it's people coming to you, right? So guys, it's very important, whether you are already in a home business or not, it is important that you start building your brand, right? I'm going to come up with a lot more information about building your personal brand with specific stuff that you should do on Facebook, the settings that you need to change, okay, in possibly the next video, right? So watch out for it, okay? And I hope this was value for all of you. I know none of you are live because all of you must be sleeping at this hour, but it's already daybreak and I got to head out. But awesome talking to you. I hope if this was of value to you, do put in your comments. If you have any questions that you would like me to address, put in your questions. I'll bring it on in the next video for you all. All right. Love you guys. See you later. Rock on.